everyone, my name is Maddie and welcome to our Educator Moment here at Children's Museum Houston. Today we will be talking about the importance of Cinco de Mayo, and today's Educator Moment is sponsored by Bank of America. Let's begin. So what is Cinco de Mayo? No, it is not Mexico's Independence Day. Their Independence Day is actually September 16th. Cinco de Mayo is the date of the Battle of Puebla, where the Mexican army defeated the French military and halted the invasion of France in Mexico in the year 1862. So why is it important? If Cinco de Mayo isn't Mexico's Independence Day, why is it important? The Battle of Puebla is important because the Mexican army was much smaller and not as well prepared, and they did not have the same weaponry as the French Empire. It was a shock and almost a miracle when Mexico won the battle. This victory was a symbol of Mexico's resiliency and their resistance to European invasion. The battle was led by General Ignacio Zaragoza, who was actually born in Texas. Fun fact. And this epic victory, while important and historical, is actually not widely celebrated in Mexico. In fact, it is not even a national holiday anymore. It did used to be though, and is usually only celebrated in Puebla, where the battle took place. So why do we celebrate it here in the US if it's not even widely celebrated in Mexico? Seems kind of strange, right? Well, Cinco de Mayo was adopted and celebrated early on in some of the parts of the US, like California and Texas. In fact, California has one of the biggest fiestas, or celebrations, for Cinco de Mayo in the country. Many Mexican Americans adopted the holiday, and it became a symbol of Mexican American heritage. Some people also say that the catchy and easy to say phrase, Cinco de Mayo, is why it became so popular. It's certainly a lot easier to say than the Mexican Independence Day, which is 16 de septiembre. It's a little bit more of a mouthful. The holiday also started gaining more popularity when FDR brought Cinco de Mayo celebrations with his good neighbor policy in the 1930s. And FDR was a US American president. And it also became largely associated with the Chicano rights movement in the 1960s. Lastly, it also became a national US holiday in 2005, and that's why American calendars say Cinco de Mayo on them. So, while the holiday has become extremely commercialized nowadays, now that you know the importance and history of Cinco de Mayo, you can celebrate it while honoring the Mexican and Mexican-American culture instead of appropriating it. So you can go to your favorite Mexican restaurant and support other Latino-owned businesses. And of course, tell other people of the real significance of Cinco de Mayo. And now I will show you how to make a yummy snack so you can celebrate at home. So for our Mexican-inspired snack, we are going to be making a paleta or a popsicle. But what's going to make our popsicle special is that we're going to use tajin and we're going to use chamoy. And chamoy is a Mexican sauce made out of fruit and spices, which is sweet, salty, and a little bit sour. So I'm going to take my favorite fruit, which is a pineapple, and I went ahead and already chopped it up as best as I could. And I left some of the pineapple juice in there. I'm going to take my popsicle mold and I'm going to go ahead and insert my popsicle stick a little bit. And then I'm going to fill the bottom with tajin. Now, if you haven't tried spicy stuff before, then I would go easy on the tajin, but I really like it, so I'm going to go ahead and put a whole bunch. I'm also going to put a little bit of my chamoy, so it can be mixed in real good with my pineapple. And then I'll put a base of pineapple at the bottom. And once I have a good base of pineapple at the bottom, I'm going to go ahead and insert my popsicle stick further in. And I usually put it in the middle of the popsicle mold. Now I'm going to add a little bit more chamoy. Then add more pineapples. Then once my popsicle mold is full, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit more tajin to top it off. Then don't forget to take your popsicle mold to the freezer and leave it in the freezer for a few hours, and once your popsicle has hardened, you can pop it out of the mold and enjoy a yummy paleta. Thank you for joining me today for our educator moment on the importance of Cinco de Mayo. Make sure to tag us on social media so we can see your paleta creations and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. My name is Maddie Torres and I hope to see you next time. Bye!